fans a reminder to stop by the Stadium Store, located on the main concourse, to pick up all of your World Series souvenirs. Whether you're looking for hats, shirts, jerseys, outerwear, we've got a full line of products to suit your needs. Be sure to stop by tonight.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Grounded to the right. Altuve has it. And there's one away. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. What do you have on this lineup as they go for a championship here on the road, D-Row?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Jorge Soler comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Soler, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Count remains at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys, because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
First pitch on the way. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, I know this pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2, but to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle, something's not coming back.
Another one sent foul. The next 0-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Another 0-2 coming. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Siri able to track it down for the 3rd out. Down in order go the Braves. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Max Fried gets the ball with a world championship on the line. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Jose Altuve.
Now here's the pitch. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
He obviously found a great feel for that breaking ball while warming up before the game. Leadoff hitter getting 2 curveballs is usually not the norm.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored. Looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Here's Michael Brantley. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. They'll throw into second. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
And this is swung on and grounded out to Swanson at short. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to keep their playoff hopes alive.
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
As he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. The 0-1. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Austin Riley. First pitch of the AB on its way. The 0-1 pitch. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Here's the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And now in the box, Adam Duvall. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. No score here as we play inning number 2. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well. And I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Hot shot on the ground is short. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. And with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. John Peterson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Wind up and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 home.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Yuli Gurriel.
The first baseman, Yuli Gurriel.
Now the pitch. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Here comes another 0-2. Swing and a blooper down the right field line. In there, a base hit.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit, leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Into the box, Kyle Tucker hit down the third baseline. Gurriel aboard here at first with nobody out. Strike two on the curveball. 0-2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
The throw pulls him off the bag.
Oh, this is kind of unforgivable for the second baseman. He tries to square himself to the throw to second and start the double play, and I'm not sure what happened next. Maybe his cleats got stuck, or maybe he just lost the grip, but the net result is E4 with two men on board.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
0-2, here it comes. Still no balls and two strikes. None out, runners at first and second. To the left side, but it's well foul. This is line to left. Rosario is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And let's focus our attention on catcher Travis d'Arnaud. He's going to have to step up today and have a big game for these guys. Not known necessarily for his defensive acumen, more of a big pop guy on the offensive side. He has got to control this game.
At the plate now, Jose Siri, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
A ball and two strikes.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get two. There's one. Relay to Freddy. Double play, and that'll end the inning. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. More from Game 6 after this message and a word from our local stations. And that'll bring in the prospect, Ozzie Albies. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now the pitch. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. There is Altuve. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8th, the catcher, BRAVES.
Next, here is Travis d'Arnaud. First offering.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fly ball right down the line and left, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. Onto the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So stepping in is Martin Maldonado as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The catcher, Martin Maldonado.
Now the first pitch. He swings and grounds it to short. Swanson brings it in. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding his zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Pops this one up, and that's going to land foul.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Oh, And there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line. But that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And he takes strike two.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. Astros go down 1-2-3. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Eddie Rosario. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Ned. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Fans, on your drive home, don't forget to tune in to AM 1750 for a full recap of our ball game. And of course, lots and lots of debate. It's the Big O and Grumpy Joe Show, featuring Omar Cannon and Joe Wilkerson. After the ball game, exclusively on 1750 AM. Ladies and gentlemen, a reminder that for the most informative, up-to-date, and exciting baseball content on the web, log on to MLB.com. Fans, the Baseball Tomorrow Fund is a joint initiative of Major League Baseball and the Major League Baseball Players Association to support the growth of baseball and softball around the world. By funding programs, fields, and equipment purchases, the Baseball Tomorrow Fund seeks to encourage and maintain youth participation in the game. For more information, visit baseballtomorrowfund.com.
Now here it comes. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Rosario behind with an 0-2 count.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
Now one down with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. First pitch on the way. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. Fly ball right down the line in left, but this will wind up being a foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Fouled off. Now here it comes. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
So next up will be Freddy Freeman. And he fouls this one off. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as the Puerto Rican sensation and former #1 overall pick Carlos Correa gets set to start the inning. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1. Now the pitch. Swing and a liner. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Into the Crawford boxes and gone. It's a solo shot here for Carlos Correa, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Hitting a home run in the World Series is special at any point. Hitting a home run in the World Series that gives your team the lead, that's something to tell the grandkids about.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a liner. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One gone.
The first baseman, number 10, Yuli Gurriel.
So 1 out and nobody aboard. And digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Gurriel absolutely feasts off of left-handed pitching. Many right-handed hitters do better against southpaws, of course, but he's about as good as in the opposite-handed type of matchup. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Kyle Tucker is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That's in there, and the Braves look to have extra bases on their first hit of the game. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
Hey, D-Row, it's about time they finally break through. We're into the 5th inning, and that's just their first hit of this game. Yeah, Danny, it's been a pitcher's delight out there, but I'm an offensive guy. I want to see some balls moved into the gap. First knock, hopefully this is the start of many.
Stepping in now, Adam Duvall, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. Strike one to start the at-bat. Riley leads off second with one gone in the inning. Lined into right, a base hit. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's 1-1.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
So up steps Ozzie Albies as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. The 0-1 on its way.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. So now into the box is Travis d'Arnaud. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Again, a 1-2. Liner in there for a base hit.
The best competition in all of sport, the pitcher against the batter right there. He fouled off multiple pitches, refused to go down. Not only did he get a knock, but he ran some pitch total up too.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And the run is in to score from second.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
To the plate now, Eddie Rosario, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. No hits to this point. Comes set, the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
A little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
In is Jorge Soler, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. No balls and a strike to count. Here comes the 0-1.
Now for 4 innings, he was great. But here in the 5th, he looks like a completely different guy out there. That happens a lot when a pitcher is facing batters for the 2nd or 3rd time in a game.
The 1-1 home. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. 3 runs already home here. 2-2 to Jorge Soler.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Kind of interesting pitch selection right there. You could tell. You double up on the changeup normally when you got a guy out front on his front side. Not the case right here. He spit on that first changeup take right there, so I was shocked he went to the well again.
Freddy Freeman is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And that is off the first base bag. And they won't get an out here, but the trade-off will be that by hitting the bag, it may very well have prevented a run from scoring.
Third baseman, Austin.
Standing in now, Austin Riley. And it's grounded just foul down the line. A hit and 2 at-bats for him.
Your attention, please.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Fouled away.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 4 score in the inning, but it could have been much, much worse as they wind up leaving the bases loaded. Last half of the 5th coming up. Atlanta leads it 4-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives, and even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Astros, the third baseman, Alan Bregman.
Now here's the first offering. The windup and the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Now a flare out toward right center. Coming in is Peterson, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Bro. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Bregman on at first. Buddy out. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Now batting. Catcher.
Next up, Martin Maldonado. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
The 0-1 is a curveball high, 1-1. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Roll. First baseman has to hold that runner on that leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Into the box now, Jose Altuve. He swings and lines it to left. Rosario is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Michael Brantley.
So the next to bat will be Michael Brantley. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
And it's fouled away. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. Scooped up, and the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. 2 left for the Astros. They trail it 4-1. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Adam Duvall.
The center fielder, Adam Duvall. Fans, do you have what it takes to be a major league umpire? Then come and learn from some of the best at the MLB Umpire Camp. Both in the classroom and on the diamond, this is your chance to learn how the big leagues do it, no matter what level you're working at now. Don't wait. It's the chance of a lifetime. Become the best umpire you can be. Visit MLBUC.com. Hey fans, want to be able to take MLB.com with you wherever you go? Then listen to the best of Major League Baseball when and how you want it through MLB.com podcasts. Whether it's fantasy information, minor league information, or the latest news and views from around baseball, MLB.com podcasts will keep you informed. Visit MLB.com/podcast and subscribe today. Fans, the RBI program is a program sponsored by Major League Baseball that provides baseball and softball playing opportunities to youth in underserved communities. RBI currently serves nearly 120,000 boys and girls in more than 200 cities worldwide. For more information on the RBI program or to find the RBI league nearest you, please visit MLB.com/RBI. A reminder to those fans sitting in the lower levels behind home plate. If any of you decide to get on your cell phone and wave to your friends, you will be immediately subject to imprisonment of no less than 20 years. We thank you. Fans, if you're sitting in section 121, row H, you're sitting in the Topps lucky row of the game. You'll all be taking home a pack of Topps baseball cards. Congratulations from Topps. MLB At Bat is the #1 source for live baseball everywhere you go. Available for your phone or tablet, MLB At Bat provides live audio, pitch tracking, stats, news, highlights, and more. Visit MLB.com for details.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes ball one. Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Now here's one high and deep to left. If it stays fair, it's gone. Up onto the train tracks, but it's a foul ball. That's a shame. It had plenty of distance. 1-2. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Those are the pitches in the game that you don't get back as an offensive player. I know it's easy sitting up here in the booth calling the game, but he'll be thinking about that one for a while if he doesn't get a hit in this at-bat right here.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Right fielder, Peterson.
So now here is Jock Peterson, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's set and the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
This is line to left. Alvarez is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now that second baseman, Altuve.
Now at the plate, Ozzie Albies. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on the way. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Braves, but they lead it 4-1. Carlos Correa back at the plate now, and he's been the entire offense so far with the solo homer he hit earlier.
Carlos Correa.
Now the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Albies picks it up, and there's one down now.
Now back.
One away for the Astros here in the 6th, and that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. And now the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Rosario is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. So here's Yuli Gurriel. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
This has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Rosario is there, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Yeah, he just wasn't on time right there. Front foot not down in time. Nothing happens before the front foot can get down.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Up next, Dansby Swanson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's set. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Again, another foul ball. Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The 0-2 once more. Lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
So now to the plate, Eddie Rosario, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Bounce to first. Yuli will take this one himself, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. And now here is Kyle Tucker, 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Slow curveball, 75 on the radar. It's 0-2.
Now that pitch tells me this guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got everything working.
Pulled toward right center field. Duvall is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Alex.
Striding in for Houston, Alex Bregman. A hit in 2 tries so far. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Line towards center field. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Into the box, Jose Siri. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Comes set with the 0-1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Maldonado.
At the plate now, Martin Maldonado, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Fastball called for strike 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Here it comes, 0-2. Liner toward right center. And that's in there, base hit.
The batter, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Next up for the Stros, Jose Altuve. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the AB on its way. Line drive, snagged on a short hook. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Here's another 0-2. Popped him up. Bregman has a play. 1 out.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddy Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddy Freeman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
The bouncer to the left side. Bregman gloves it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Next to dig in, Austin Riley. He went down on strikes last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So instead of leading off the next inning, the 2-out hit brings Adam Duvall in this inning.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
To the plate now, Adam Duvall. And he fouls this one off. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Siri finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate.
The designated
First
hitter,
offering on its
Michael
way.
Brantley.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Carlos Correa is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario is there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The left fielder, number
Next
44.
to stand in is Yordan Alvarez. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
A shot down the first baseline.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail it 4-1. So here is Jock Peterson. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Right fielder, Jock Peterson.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, number 1.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. Well, the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone.
Christian Javier enters the game with
Now
1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 53.
Here he comes on 2-0.
Javier.
And there's ball 3. Travis d'Arnaud is on deck. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. From the stretch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
Fouled away. Another 0-2 home. Lined back over second. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw into second. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
The batter, number 7. Dansby
Standing in now, Dansby Swanson will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Runners are at the corners with one man out. And he falls behind 0-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Stepping in for the Braves, Eddie Rosario. He bounced out last time up. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And they'll add one more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan. But you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, you know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that didn't hurt.
Oh, it does. It does because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Braves will settle for just the 1. Luke Jackson, 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 77.
Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. And a leaping try there, but he comes up a bit short as this is into left center, the base hit.
Now batting, right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Next, it'll be Kyle Tucker. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Now batting, the third baseman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box. And they've started out nicely right here. They've gotten 2 runners on. They're down 4. Grand Slam is still in play. Let's see if they continue this nice offensive approach.
Now to the plate here is Jose Siri. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb. But, hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2, the numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Stepping in next, Martin Maldonado. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Martin Maldonado stands in as he looks at a called strike. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of 3rd. Last strike now for Houston. To short, hit hard. And that's through into left, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at 3rd from testing things here.
And that fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
Stepping in now, Jose Altuve, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Lifted in the air out towards left center. 1 run is scored. Now a reach, but he can't get it as he does a face plant afterward, and this is big trouble. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 5-3 ball game.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Ben, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or eighth in the lineup. You grind down in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Into the box now, Michael Brantley as he lays it out to center. That's in there, base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Chas McCormick will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 20, Chas McCormick.
Here's the first pitch.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Ball and a strike.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody pop step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
Here's the 1-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And that'll do it. The Atlanta Braves are back on top. They're the World Series champions.
Wow, World Series champions. The only thing that could have made this sweeter would have been doing it in front of the home crowd. But hey, they're not complaining, believe me. Now they can look forward to celebrating during the parade as they bring the World Series trophy home. What a moment for this team, this organization, and that city.
Back now on the show. More reactions now to this series-clinching victory. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new World Champs. For my Rosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire Fall Classic crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching the World Series.